Hello, I'm Herman from the CFEngine development team, and today I want to show you something we've been working on, namely the Build app in Mission Portal. This allows you to use modules and make changes across your infrastructure, all from within the Mission Portal web UI. You can try it today as it's released in CFEngine 3.20 non-LTS, and it will also be a part of the next LTS release, CFEngine 3.21. Let's get started. I'm going to open up the build here by clicking on the left sidebar. And it's asking us to set up a project by adding Git repository information. So I'll go over to GitHub here, and we'll use GitHub to create a Git repo. And I'm just going to call this my policy project. I don't need a description. I will ask it to add a README file. We see here that it will create the README file and it will create a main branch. So that's good. Now it's created. It has one file and one commit, and the branch name is main. So I'll go back here. I'll type in main, and the URL, I will use the SSH URL. So I'll copy here. And for authentication, we're going to use SSH. I don't have a key for this, so I will generate one. And I'm going to copy this key to the clipboard. Go over to my project here, go to settings, deploy keys, add deploy key, paste that public key, and I'll call it build in MP. And we want Mission Portal to be able to make changes to this project, so we need to allow write access here. So that's done. I'll go back to the home page here, and I will close this in Mission Portal. And we can see that it's created a default name here, which is fine. I'll just click save. So now the project has been created. We can see that we come to the welcome screen here. It has some suggested modules, and it also has a quick start guide telling us what we probably should be doing the first time we're using this. So it's suggesting that we add another module. I'll take a look at this inventory sudoers module. So this is a module which gives you another inventory attribute. So it gives you more reporting data from all of your hosts. In this case, which users have sudo access. So I'll add that module. And then I'm going to go back here to the welcome screen. And according to the quick start guide, we should deploy our policy set. So I'll do that as well. And now it's saying pushing these changes will not result in them being deployed on this hub, since it's not set up to use the same Git repository as this project. Do you want to change the version control settings to deploy to this hub? So that's what we want. We want the push to also be recognized by this hub and the policy to be deployed here. So I'll click push and deploy to this hub. Going to take a couple of seconds to actually push this to GitHub and then build it and deploy it on the hub. But it says here, project successfully pushed and deployed. So that's good. That's it for the quick start guide. You can dismiss this and perhaps look for some more modules. This one, to ensure that telnet is not installed, is probably a good one as well. So we can add that. We see here it's added on the left side. And there is a similar one for FTP server. You might not need that on all your hosts. So I'm going to add that one as well. And we can also search. I think there is a compliance report that we might want. So I'll click here. Compliance report for checking if the current OS version is supported. So I'd like to add that one as well. So now we've added a few different modules, and I'm ready to deploy this again. And it says that's successfully pushed as well. So now these modules have all been built into one policy set, and this is deployed on our hub, which means it's also deployed on all of our clients in our infrastructure. If we take a quick look at GitHub here and refresh, we will see that there are 7 commits here. We can see the initial commit that I did in GitHub, and then each of the changes we've made from within Mission Portal. So one was initializing the project, one was adding the master files module, one was adding the inventory sudoers, then telnet server not installed, FTP server not installed, and finally the compliance report. So now, over time, the clients in my infrastructure will pull this updated policy set, and we will have all of this functionality. So let's take a quick look here at the inventory report. And let's see if some clients have reported this already. So they have. And we can see that 6 out of 8 clients have reported this information. So on this machine, Ubuntu and root both have sudo. Here, CentOS and root. Here, root and admin, and so on. And that's the basic demo of this new functionality. We are still working on it and looking forward to introducing it in the first LTS release. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.